or welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the white residue in my hair. It's from my edge control. We're not getting into that. But guys, we have officially made it to Baddies East season 1 episode 11. So let's go ahead and get into it. As always, if you haven't, go back and watch my last video to see what happened last episode, and then come back and let's watch this one. Get into the episode. So last episode we left off on Rolly pressing her issue with Smiley about the miscarriage and things like that, and Mariah Lynn put her chain back. So Sapphire and Suki, which are the new replacements, and they're helping Mariah get her chain back. They're just hyping her up like, oh Mariah, go Mariah, go Mariah. Sapphire has Mariah in the chokehold. Somebody else is going to get the chain. I guess it was Suki. And then they're holding the chain. It was the most weirdest thing I have ever watched, literally. And basically Smiley just like, she does not feel good. She literally had a miscarriage, and I generally feel like Smiley did not have a miscarriage. She would be ready to press more about that chain, like, come get your chain back. Like, she was online talking her talk, like she would have said, come get your chain back. Like, I feel like this whole season people are taking opportunities while people are down. Like they took opportunities while she was down to press their issue. Like, this season is full of B words and bully. So then Smiley basically goes away while the rest of them are hyping Mariah Lynn up like when she's a goat, like when she really did nothing. Smiley just starts, she really don't want to be filmed right now. Like she said, she's on so much medicine, she's bleeding very bad, like she is going through it, and y'all decided to jump her. And then Camille is like, well, you know, you was online talking about her chain. That's not the point right now, babe. The chain cool. The chain is fine. They should have had a one-on-one. It was never a one-on-one with her and Mariah. It was Suki jumping in, Sapphire jumping in, the rest of them hyping them up. Mariah big and bad, but she did nothing by herself. After that all settled down, they eventually, the other girls go back to their house and they all get ready to go out. What I noticed was they took 3 separate vehicles. Natalie and like a couple other people, then the rest of the girls, and then Suki and her friend took a vehicle. Suki and her friend Sprinter, they're basically just talking about Smiley, how they don't do the bullying. Suki talking about bully this, bully that, when you've literally been a bully since you've been on the show. We're just saying how they don't do the bullying and blah blah blah, and how they basically, they're gonna bully the bully, so they bully. Yeah, it was so weird. They all make it to the club, but they kept saying how they kind of made it late and the club was shutting down, and then they eventually got kicked out of the club. I guess they got too late. I don't know. They really didn't tell us much details about that, but that was the last club in Philly, and they end up going home, packing. Next day, it's time to hit New York City, baby. Some girls drive, and the rest of the girls go on the PJ. It was OGs on the PJ last time, and the other girls drive, but I guess Natalie wanted her girls to get on the PJ, so Suki, her friend Mariah, E.T., and the rest of them was on there. I'm just like, okay. Like, the other girls are on their bus, and like, you could just tell Smiley's not with it, and they're like, you're letting them take your fire, Smiley, like, you're not the same Smiley. Like, imagine having a miscarriage and then some bitches come jump you. Who would be hoopy highly after that? Like, I would be mad, I would be done. Like, they're talking, oh my god, you're weak, you let them take the fire out of you. She just got jumped and she literally had a miscarriage. Like, yeah, they eventually start playing games. And what I did find funny was that Anime and Biggie were like, they weren't like obviously talking like besties, but they weren't like beefing. I thought they had a problem, and I think Anime wanted to have a problem with Biggie so bad and not to like Biggie, and it was weird. I'm glad like it's not a big deal, because that would have made me mad if they generally had some real deep beef over that little hospital trip. First group of girls make it to their house. It's like a little cabin vibe. It's honestly cute, but obviously it's not as nice as Natalie's, but anywho, it's cute. They get in, take a shot, and they, you know, getting ready to tee up before they're gonna go head to Natalie's house. So then we make it to Natalie's house. Their house is obviously way nicer. Like they said, Zeus has a nice budget for them, I guess. It's a nice house or whatever. So they all sit down, they're talking about how they do want to invite some girls over, just they don't know who, and they're all naming off people. And I'm just like, so you're gonna leave one girl? Like, it was just so weird. It's like, you bring all the girls or none? Like, what does it look like? Half the cast in one house and only 3 other girls in the other. Like, that is so weird. They have been separated this whole season, like, and then now it's like, I want everybody to be together, but anytime something pop off, oh, we're getting another house, we're getting another house, I'm not staying with them, I'm getting another house. So what are you talking about? You want to be together when you're the first one to always say you want to get another house? We walk outside because they're gonna be outside when the other girls come. So the other girls pull up, they see how nice the house is. They're just like, wait, I'm starting to feel some type of way. He's getting these big mansions and they're getting a cabin. Like, it's so for real. So then they all make it outside. Natalie gives her infamous speech talking about how she wants everybody to be together, but she just feels like there's so much drama on that side of the house. Sky was like, no, it's like, it's on both sides. Like, y'all got beef with people over here, people got beef with those over here. Don't just say the beef is all in our house. And then Natalie's like, so does anybody want anything out? And basically, I guess after the whole incident happened, Smiley got online and basically said she got jumped. And I guess Rolly and Scarface got into it, and Rolly was like, I didn't touch you, neither did Scarface, blah blah blah. And Smiley said, I never said y'all did. What I said was that fire had her in the chokehold. Then somebody was like pulling the chain off, which I guess was Suki, and then somebody was like on her side, which I guess was Mariah. Baby, that's being jumped. And Starfire was like, oh, that was me. So you was chokeholding her, pulling her chain off, and like, it didn't make no sense. Because Starfire was like, I want to fight you, I want to fight you, since we got a problem now. Why do you got a problem? Like, I just feel like you came from, so you ain't gonna do all that fighting and stuff. You just want to be sisterhood, but you're fighting. Like, basically, it's really the house versus Smiley at this point. And Natalie's basically saying, I can't defend you if you do this to yourself. You've been causing problems left and right. And everyone's saying, like, Smiley's weak because she did all this talking online and she can't back it up. I generally feel like Smiley would be able to back it up if she didn't just have a miscarriage and it was, like, pressing issues like at once. Everybody pressing her at once. It's a little hard. Like, come on now. I either fight or leave. So she's like, I really don't want to fight you and this and that. She was like, okay. And Smiley was like, if I fight, can I get my chain back? And she was like, I ain't got your chain. Like, Mariah got your chain. And so eventually her and Scarface end up fighting, and then it goes next on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see y'all in the next one. And as always, I love y'all.